Go.
There we are. All right, we're live on YouTube. This is a fun way to do it. The lighting is nice, you know.
Different studio, different
that's
atmosphere,
right.
different crew in the background.
And it's a much smaller room, so it's very, very intimate. And we have some of our very good friends from around the office who are just kind of hanging out. And at any moment, by the way, you should just know they could walk across. They kind of do that.
At any time.
Pete is here. Pete, there's Pete.
Yep, here we go.
There he is.
That's Jamie.
All right, there goes Jamie. And we are glad that you're watching. And of course, at any time throughout this YouTube show, in which we're going to present some wonderful Invicta pieces. And I think we have a couple that are going to be launching with you and Fatima coming up in just a little bit, right?
I didn't know for sure.
We might have some pieces that a lot of people have been talking about. You know, how about that? How about that? Mm-hmm. And you can also comment throughout. We're going to be reading them live right here.
Yeah.
And
well, for example, we have Bob here, Irving, Victor, and Richard are all here. So thank you guys so much. And again, let's get some chats going here during the course of the show.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. So some of the pieces you may have seen before. Thanks, man. Others may be completely new to you. But we did want to start with the Coalition Forces camouflage execution. This features that hydroplating, that very unique and widely talked about on social media camouflage hydroplating. And one of the favorite aspects to this watch, Ryan, that I've enjoyed presenting over the past few weeks is the fact that no two of these camouflage bracelets are going to be exactly the same because of that hydroplating.
Yeah, everything is different. So it's this technology that we have, and to just really kind of, just sum it up, is we're able to take a two-dimensional printing design and apply it to a 3D structure, such as what you find with this timepiece. And if you notice that the printing goes around the bezel, so if you see where the light blue goes along or the gray on the top of the bezel, it actually carries through to the side, and it keeps on carrying through. Even when you're looking at the different links of the bracelet, it all flows through, so it's actually really cool. And in terms of the coating, it's very durable.
Yeah.
It's a smooth matte finish too. No fingerprints will get on there, but it's something new. And actually, I believe Justin had some other variations of this. So this is something definitely you're going to see more of from Invicta here in the future.
Yeah, and here's how you're going to order. You can absolutely take advantage of the 50% off now while you're watching us on YouTube. And the way you're going to order is to go to the website that you see at the bottom of your screen, social.evine.com/Invicta. There's also a number there if you want to call. And something very cool we're doing, and we're going to tell you this throughout this online show, is our Refer a Friend feature. Now, the Refer a Friend feature gives you a chance and your friend a chance to really kind of cash in on becoming a new family member here at Evine. And we're going to show you a 20% off when you refer a new friend. The way you do that is go share.evine.com/Invicta, and I'm reading right along with you there. So your Coalition Forces with the camouflage is available in the Army Green, the traditional camo, which is kind of what you think of when you hear the term camouflage. Also the blue and the gray and black. Kind of my favorite, the gray and black. So, but then again, that's coming from a guy wearing white pants. So you choose your own, whatever you like, and it will be delivered to you in your camouflage one-slot dive case. The camouflage is so incredibly popular right now. You look at any fashion magazine and it's all about the camouflage.
Yeah, you go into stores, you'll see that you'll see the fashion in terms of shirts and jeans and shoes and everything else. I mean, camouflage is definitely in. I don't think it's going anywhere soon. Here, I just want to show you, if we can get in real tight on the watch here as I hold it. This is what I was talking about in terms of how we take that two-dimensional printing onto a three-dimensional surface, and it just carries down the same color theme, just goes along for the different links. So see how this lighter green is just in the very tip of this one link, carries through the entire next link, and then just goes all the way down and through. So this is part of that plating process along with that hydroplating. That's all a part of the watch. What I like is that we didn't do anything to the pins, also the function pushers and the crown, so they do stick out a little bit more from everything with this timepiece. And you have the coalition forces. And I remember we had Christopher Skype in when we actually did the debut of this. He is ex-Ranger.
22 years.
Yep, 22 years, medic, super cool guy, and he was just fascinated by the look of this timepiece also.
So you're talking 52 millimeters here. Obviously, this is a larger timepiece. It's a weighty timepiece.
Yep.
It really is a statement piece. And one of the reasons I'm really glad that we're kicking this online show off with your Coalition Forces camo is because we have presented it a handful of times on television. You've no doubt seen it online at evine.com where a lot of you do your shopping, but it's a fantastic opportunity to add this to your collection for 50% off. Half off. And this might be that timepiece that's caught your eye several times over the past few weeks, but right now is the time to swing the bat. Right now is the time to flip the switch and to grab your Coalition Forces camouflage because it is incredibly popular. It is one of the standout pieces of the past 3 or 4 weeks here at Evine, and it won't be around forever. There may be other executions coming. I know Dustin was playing around with the idea of that American flag execution, which was really, really cool, and talking about that. And but as far as your green camo, your blue camo, your black and gray camo, I think right now is the time. You've done all of your other shopping at evine.com, and now is the time to get your Coalition Forces camouflage for 50% off. 50% off. And it's pretty cool to be shopping on YouTube, if you ask us. I like these shows.
I do too. It's just a little bit more casual, a little bit more laid back. It's an opportunity for us to be able to interact with you guys more so than when we do on the live broadcast shows out there too.
It's like being let into Ryan's living room, which he never allows.
I know.
He never allows people into that sanctuary.
You got in here. You're lucky, man.
All right. We're going to give you now a great opportunity to add to your collection one of the most, I'm going to use the word artistic, I'm going to use the word detailed, highly defined pieces that we've presented in, certainly in the 6-7 months that I've been part of the Evine family and the Invicta family. This is your 50 millimeter Empire Dragon. It is a ghost execution. You can see all of your working movements in there. Skeletonized dial. And the strap on this is just as detailed as the dial. Now, Ryan's going to walk you through this, but I'm going to hold this. Is that yours or mine? That's yours.
That's mine.
So, okay, man. So we want you to see, you're going to come in on that while Ryan walks you through it. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous timepiece and really something to talk about.
If you really like artistry, you definitely need to check out this watch. We're talking about the artistry that just even goes along for the rotor on the inside, hand decorated. This movement has to be assembled by hand. In terms of the design of the case, just to create the cast and the mold for this, I mean, it takes months and months and months to be able to get that level of artistry within this timepiece. And then you'll just see it's that ghost configuration. So it's that bridge of that movement that goes from the 9 o'clock over to that 3 o'clock position on the inside of the watch, in a sense just going over that ravine, going all the way across the dial. Crystal on the front, crystal on the back. We have the 2 different color choices. Todd's holding the black. The only other version that we have available then is what I'm holding, which happens to be the silver tone. At 50 millimeters, it's a bigger timepiece than a lot of watch companies out there, but it's really sort of almost starting to get up and elevate to a real go-to size for so many of the gentlemen out there. I used to say the 47 was a go-to size for the guys. I think it still is, but it's starting to creep up a little bit more. A lot more people are adding that 50 millimeter, that 52 millimeter watch to their collection.
Women too. Women too. A lot of times when we do our shows at night here at Evine, our models, whether it's Evan or Dakota or whoever it might be, these lovely ladies are wearing 50 millimeter timepieces on their delicate wrists, indeed, and it's looking great. I want to, Pete, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I want you to see.
Oh, here, I got an idea.
The strap.
Here,
you want to do the phone?
Have Jamie, Jamie just.
Come on in, Jamie.
Here, Todd and I have figured this out. For
Invade
these
my
straps.
personal space.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep, keep zooming into that strap. Yep, there you go.
There we go.
Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at the detail on that strap. The story of a samurai warrior battling a dragon. And by the way, that's on both sides. So you've got this incredible artistry, not only on the dial, not only around the bezel, but on both sides of the strap. Really an incredible timepiece offered at 40% off. And if you use ValuePay, which we always encourage you to do, why wouldn't you? If you use ValuePay, you're going to get it home for $38.33. Right now is the time to add a beautiful showstopper of a watch for $229.99. Your Empire Dragon Ghost Automatic with the skeletonized dial. And I'm just going to say the website again because ordering is a little different here on the YouTube shows. You're going to go to social.evine.com/Invicta, or you can call the 888 number that you saw there.
So Richard says it's the Uncle Todd and Cousin Ryan show.
Hey, Richard! all we need is a handsome devil with a flashy beard, and I think Richard's got that.
Let's see. Wearing one of my dragons, Lupa, Richard is saying right now. And Larry said, I've never seen a dragon Lupa. That's actually a mid-size. It's not quite the grand size. It's not like the mid-size. It's a little bit in between. There's always a dragon on the case back.
Yeah. And the dragon, if you're really into that Japanese art, that Japanese influence, which I am on the entire left side of my body tattoo-wise, it's all Japanese-inspired artwork. That watch is really, really right in there and incredibly done. There is nothing that is done halfway on that timepiece, believe me. The closer you are to it, the more you can appreciate it. So you can find it, of course, on evine.com. All the pieces that we're presenting during this show are on evine.com. All right, let's keep it moving here as we go live on YouTube. The Bolt Predator. We're going bigger here, 52 millimeters. And my goodness, Ryan, we always say how much we love that gold plating against the blue.
Yeah, that's right.
And we have it in the gold tone blue. We have it in just the, let's see, let's go through them all. Here, gold tone blue here, yeah. And the two-tone blue. We also have the gunmetal two-tone and the blue two-tone gray. So 4 different executions here in front of your steaming eyes live on YouTube, and a larger piece. We're going to go back up to 52 millimeters here. And I must say that the Bolt Predator appears bigger than your average 52 millimeters. It feels a little bigger because I think it all has to do with that cable, which is larger than the average cable we see on a Bolt.
It is. Well, it's a larger case design, and it's in a sense that pro divers type of DNA that makes up the case design of this watch. Brand new bezel that we've included in, and this is the first time we've actually had the cable on one of our Bolt timepieces is actually sort of in a channeled system going around the bezel of the watch. And then we include in just solid links, solid 3-link design going all the way around the bracelet. The bracelet's very, very generous, but then you'll see too, we include 2 cables in the first 2 links, both north and south of the timepiece. But you'll see we usually have the 6 different stations, and you'll see how then that cable is actually placed inside and just locked in there, so nothing's going to move. The bezel's actually stationary. It won't rotate on this watch. But again, it's always something different, something new that we're creating in terms of the timepieces.
Priced at $239.99 for this YouTube show. It's yours on ValuePay for $40. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there are probably 1 or 2 or 12 of you who maybe have never watched Ryan and I doing our thing on Evine. Maybe you've never been a part of the show. We hope you'll join us tonight. We'll be on at 7 p.m. Eastern, live on Evine and on evine.com. But if you've never shopped at Evine, let me tell you about ValuePay, because ValuePay is quite possibly the most attractive shopping feature in the retail world today. ValuePay allows you to get this watch home for that first payment of $40, and you will wear it for 6 months as you pay interest-free. This is not your standard layaway situation where after that 6th payment, we finally send it to you. No, 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 no. With that first payment, Pete, we will send this, plus your shipping and handling and your tech, we'll send it to you. You're going to wear it for 6 months, and next thing you know, you're the hit of the block. You've got the finest timepiece at the office. You're going on that summer vacation. You've got your Bolt Predator right there with you. This is a fully automatic timepiece, and it's yours for $239.99. To get a piece this size for under $250, I challenge you to go out and find that, especially at the quality of Invicta.
Yeah, and real quick, the movement on this is a sweet movement. It's a mechanical automatic. It has your 24-hour scale built in, your military time, and also your perpetual seconds, along with, you can actually see the open heart for the balance wheel, but then also the open escapement window too on this watch. So there's really a lot of detail when you're looking inside of the dial of this watch.
Much detail. $239.99. You're going to order by item number 657646 at the website that you see at the very bottom of your screen there on your laptop or on your tablet, or if you're watching us on your phone, you may have to make us a little bigger. I want you to make sure you see that link. So you're going to get all of that at all of the execution. That's a beautiful two-tone right there with that blue. Ooh, yes.
And it looks like Larry says, guys, I'm working really hard to make the cruise happen this year. It looked like you guys had a blast, and we really, really did. Larry, I believe we're just about 50% sold out for the entire cruise so far, and it's been up for just about a week available. So if you can make it happen soon, make it happen soon, because I don't expect this lasting much longer.
Well, I'll tell you,
to get into the ship.
Since you're kind of behind the scenes with us here on the YouTube show tonight, when Ryan and I get off the air, just so you know, we're going to be shooting a commercial that promotes the cruise.
Yeah, and selling it.
And we'll start running that commercial hourly. And when that commercial starts running, believe me when I tell you, those cabins are going to fill up. Like Ryan said, we're already almost 50% filled up. If you want to join us on the cruise, the 22nd through the 25th of February, if you want to take part in the Invicta Expos, if you want to take part in the Invicta themed parties, if you want to hang with all of your Evine host friends, if you want to hang with other Invicta collectors, I would suggest booking your cabin right now. InvictaCruise.com. You can start booking the cabin and bring as many people as you want. Join us. We're going to go to the Bahamas, for crying out loud. And like we said last night on the air, it's that one time of year where Ryan and I can wear matching swimming trunks. It's that one time a year.
Sounds like I have to do some swimsuit shopping.
Wow,
You really kind of
sucked all the air out of this small room.
Quiet up the room there.
Even
Jeez.
Pete looked away. If Pete looks away in shame, you know something's not right.
All right. So, quick question: are we going with the Diablo or? Oh, okay. Okay. Quick tease with what's in front of us.
What is that?
The Russian diver. That's not the Russian. This is the Russian diver.
Top value for Sunday night.
What this is, or this is? This is the top value for Sunday.
Show me one of them top values.
All right. You want to see one of the top? I'm going to pick out. Oh, abalone and mother of pearl. All right.
That one sold out.
This one sold out?
Yep. So we had the big launch of this. This is the same one, right,
already.
Dustin?
God, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, so we had the launch of this just yesterday, and one of the colors already sold out. So what it is a brand new design in terms of the Pro Diver, 48 millimeters in that case diameter. I want you to look down right at the very bottom, right at that if you can just zoom in, Jamie, to that 6 o'clock hour marker. If you can see, it's a little bit hard. I'm going to hold it straight as possible. Still as possible.
It's not you, Ryan.
Swiss made. So, Swiss made mechanical automatic. This is that R150 from Ronda. Really, it was dormant. The mechanical automatics for about 3 decades. They brought them back. We have some of the first movements out there, and it is a numbered limited edition movement in terms of the rotor on the back. It's the inaugural edition. And so we had 1,000 of these that went inside of all 6 of these different variations. 1,000 total.
Yeah.
And so if you want to just get in on some of the newest movement out there from Ronda, you got to check out this watch. Even Dustin was just telling me before the show, we were looking at the cart. He's like, man, I just really, really would love to have one of these.
Yeah.
Are you Silvertone Platinum? Is that the one that you want?
Yeah.
I'll show you that Silvertone Platinum, because I've really come to appreciate this platinum mother of pearl. You'll see it's really almost in the sense that monochromatic look. But when you're getting into this timepiece, you're getting in, you get the sweeping second hand, 8 steps per second, 28,800 vibrations per hour. You can also turn and wind up the watch with 30 turns. You're gonna have the full power is already locked into the timepiece, and then just wear it. And when you wear it, it's gonna keep itself wound automatically. I see what Dustin's talking about with this watch too.
Yeah,
Look at
for
that
sure.
shot right there. That was so hot.
Well, let's not forget the 2 favorite words among a lot of the collectors that we've spoken to, Swiss made.
Big deal.
I mean, Swiss made for $495. Value pay, it's yours for $82.50. You're doing a heck of a job, by the way, there, visuals.
Trying.
Yeah. You're doing good. All right. Sapphire crystal.
Sapphire crystal too, that's right.
Yeah, sapphire crystal. Okay, we're going to rock on now. We're just rolling. We're rolling right through this show. These go by so quickly, don't they? I like these. Pete's like, yeah. All right. The other night, last time we were on the air, I believe we said it's been a while since we've had a Diablo on, haven't we? And the Diablo features that tonneau case style, which just screams elegance, screams unique, and we don't see them very often. We might see one or two tonneau cases during every Invicta event. Oh, you got some good ones?
Well, yeah, let's just, part of the conversation here we'll go over, because we're kind of falling behind on this.
Oh, we got a lot.
So everybody's talking, Larry was asking about the cruise and such, and everybody's just jumping on board, saying that they want, it's like cruising with hundreds of friends and family. Uncle Todd, I'm Victor, posting all those bolt pics on your Instagram.
Oh, yeah, man. Hi, Victor.
Mark is on there from Invicta Cruise. If you guys aren't following Invicta Cruiser on Facebook, do so. And if for some reason you're not following Evine on this YouTube channel, be sure to click on subscribe here, because they want the subscribers too. That gives you guys heads up also of what's happening with Evine and also Invicta.
Who else is there?
Let's see. It says, Edward asked, where do I get the information for the cruise? Just go to invictacruise.com. Let's see, there's Richard, don't worry new cruisers, Captain Ryan is not steering the ship. That's a little bit out of my wheelhouse, I do admit.
The thing about these YouTube shows, Ryan and I take a beating. All the shrapnel seems to come right on our perfectly coiffed heads.
Yes, that's right.
Anything else good?
Let's see. Any new surprises tonight? Well, we were talking about what's on our wrists right here. You guys can check that out a little bit later. I'm launching that with Fatima. So I have about a half-hour break, and then I go into a 4-hour block. 2 hours with you,
look at
and
the
2 hours
party.
with Fatima. Yeah.
And then right there.
What?
Hold on. Right.
What's that?
Now I took so much heat for wearing that hooded shirt on the cruise. It was a very light, breathable shirt, and I thought it looked nice. Jamie, didn't you?
It looked like you were ready for a winter storm.
No, it wasn't that heavy. I know what I'm doing. All right. There. See? And you're right, Pete. It makes my biceps look huge. And that was the important thing. So anyway, this is the cruise. This is why. Oh, there's the
Todd. Or Tim. Tim
yeah.
Townsend.
And where was she? I didn't see. Oh, I gotta pay a little closer attention. But that party was great. I mean, look, anytime you can bring out glow sticks in international waters with Jason Taylor, everything is good. All right, coming back to us now, $148.99 for your Diablo. It has, unlike a lot of the Diablos that we have presented over the past year or so, many of them have a leather strap. Have we done any with a bracelet? They primarily have leather straps, right?
Yeah.
This is the first time.
So this is the first
silicone,
time that we're presenting a Diablo with a silicone strap. So if you want something a little lighter, if you want something a little sportier, we're catering to you now for under $150. With value pay, that's just $24.83. Available in black, available in black blue, black red, dark gray and black, and white and gray. And that just caught my eye big time, the white and gray. So I'll let Ryan explain exactly the history of the Diablo, and I'm going to put this on.
Yeah, so
and as always, pretend Dustin
the
doesn't
Diablo
see me
we had
walking out
years and years ago, about a decade ago, and we brought it back in 2017 when we were at the Marine Pavilion. Sold out a bunch of them. So it's a little bit of a larger case design than the original one had done before. And I know the guys were saying here, Ricardo is asking, it looks like it's a little bit more of a sandblasted finish on the orange variation, which it's more of a satin finish on the remaining, but it is a little bit more of a textured, a little bit more of a closer to a sandblast, not quite, but there is that feel that you get too that goes along with the orange version of this watch. But what we have on the inside, it's a TMI, it's the NH39A. So you have that open heart complication along with the 24-hour scale, your day-night indicator, and it's actually really cool. If you advance the time, you'll be able to see how that black line sort of goes around there and indicates that it's either night or the white being the daytime.
This is a great opportunity to pick this up on this YouTube show for 62% off. social.evine.com/Invicta. Value pay, it's yours for $24.83.
Richard's asking you to put on the blue because he thinks your wrist sizes are similar. So he wanted to see what that one actually looks like.
All right, Richard. I'm a 7 3/4. So let's do that for you. There you go, Richard.
There.
I like that.
That looks sharp.
Matches my jacket.
So
even
this
better.
is cool because we have the silicone band, but we have the leather inlay that's also a part of it that's actually stitched in for this watch. So you'll see that tonneau shape, a very expensive look, that matte finish that's a part of the timepiece also. And again, more of an intriguing, unique look on the inside of the dial. Different levels that you can see. Exposure of the movement protrudes out over that 9 o'clock position also for you. And as long as your wrist size is 9 inches or smaller, you can get into this watch.
Very beautiful and perfectly priced, by the way. $148.99 is the price for your Diablo. That tonneau style case, gorgeous, pretty skeletonized on that. I mean, you're seeing everything you need to see, all of the important movements right in there, and it'll be on your wrist for the world to admire for years and years to come. All right, here we go. Ooh, this is exciting.
Refer a friend.
All right. Yeah, let's talk about refer a friend. Thank you, Pete. Refer a friend is something we touched on a few minutes ago. We want you to get 20% off when you refer a new friend to Evine, someone that has never shopped with us before, someone that is just looking to open their Evine account. And it doesn't matter if they're shopping for watches necessarily. It could be items for the kitchen, fashion, electronics. We'd love, obviously, for you to stock up your cart right now with Invicta items, but bring a friend into the fold and let them know what you love about Evine and get them hooked. I mean, this is a great place to be, a great place to shop. And look, Ryan and I are always looking to make new friends. Yeah. So go to the website that you see right below the Refer a Friend, and I'll read it to you whenever it comes back. Oh. But it's right there. Refer a Friend, share.evine.com/Invicta. All the details are right there. Okay, we've got a little while longer, just a few minutes, because you're going to go on the air.
Just a little preview of what's coming up here tonight. So again, as I mentioned, in 30 minutes from now, I'm kicking off a 4-hour block. I'll be on with Fatima for the first 2 hours. Then I'm on with Todd for the next 2 hours. So that's actually 5 to 9 Eastern that I'll be on for the 4 hours. And this is actually going to be kicking off in the first 2 hours here with Fatima. So it's a new design of the Russian diver Nautilus. It's the only Russian diver Nautilus that Evine currently has in any inventory. And with this launch, I believe it was 2012, wasn't it, Dustin, the Nautilus, when we had it in Mexico and just Al showed it real quick? Yeah. Back in 2012, I mean, this watch, we only had a few dozen just screamed out of here. We've had a few different variations since, and so you just get that Russian diver influence. We have a little bit more of a conservative crown protector that goes over there. It's not the oversized, so it's a little bit more modest in terms of that, but you still have that rotating system. Have you ever seen this watch before, Todd?
I have not.
Here,
no.
check this out.
But I'm wearing it.
I'm going to take this variation right here and check this out. If you guys haven't seen this, and I just cut my nails, so I got to make sure.
Did you
I
do it
can
yourself,
do this.
or did you go to the? Get a Manny.
I got a Manny, but then I maintained for a little bit. But check this out. You can rotate the cage, and then the cage pops off.
Oh!
So you have a totally different look. How cool is that?
That is very cool. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, so you can go from that look to this look.
Yep.
And it definitely has that diver helmet look. I mean, Russian divers often do, but the cage really puts it over the top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different executions here.
We do.
I'm seeing this. And it's brand new, a full presentation coming up with Fatima and Ryan in just a matter of minutes. But you can order right now. You can order right now, and to get a 52mm Russian diver for under $200, friend, here's your chance. Are we signing off in 5 seconds? That's it for YouTube. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
This is a lot of fun. We'll see you on the air coming up in just minutes over at Evine.